Top of the top. What's up? We up. Good to see everybody this morning. We back again, y'all. Back on Monday. We're back. That's what we do. Summertime, y'all. It's hot. We up, man. Everything is good. Intro, y'all know how it's going down. Man, stuff ain't gonna stop, y'all. It's not gonna stop. I got my laughs off yesterday. Thank you for getting that membership. You did yourself a favor. Thank you very much for supporting the content. Thank you very much. That's right. We're going to get into it today, y'all. It's going to be a long summer, man. So hopefully a lot of y'all will catch up so you'll be on point for the fall, because I'm telling you, this stuff going down so quick. We're going to get into it. What's up, Kim Luda? What's up, y'all? What's up, Miss Solara? What's up, everybody? What's up, Dad? Miss Bryant? What's up, Tiger? What's up, y'all? What's up, Miss Mo Better? What's up? We're going to get into it, man. Beyonce has been getting more embarrassment, man. This time she could have fell out the sky. Man, oh man, boy. Man, we got to talk about a lot of updates. We got to talk about the new YouTube stars. When I said that it's going to be a replacement, we're going to look at it today. I showed the members yesterday. I'm gonna show y'all again today. When I told you it's new people that's taking over, you'll see. We're gonna talk about that today. When I told you it was the end of an era, I got up to we did about chapter 9, something like that. I did Beyonce career was over. Today is part 8. I did Jay-Z and Beyonce on the run. Got up to about part 6. I've been telling them this for a minute. That's why I've been having fun laughing at all of it. I've been having fun laughing at them take these losses and suffering. And then I've been having fun laughing at everybody covering it up. And then I've been laughing at the people that don't know what's up. Yeah, man, this is my own entertainment I get. Me and the rest of the people that know what's up. That when this whole country flipped red, I told you they wasn't going to be able to do nothing no more. It was over for them. I said they just been perpetrating fraud for their fans. And every time they try to play a role for their fans, they get embarrassed. Because that's what's going to keep happening, y'all. Other than that, nobody affiliated with Diddy will escape. Plus, we got to talk about that, y'all, because they saying that this man still might come home. They taking bets on if Diddy if he gonna get life or not. It's a bet. I think they got on the Vegas bet line. Is Diddy gonna get time or is he gonna come home? They say it's 50-50. We're gonna look at what people saying, what I saw them saying. Same thing I've been saying. It's a lot of shenanigans. That's his lawyer defense. I'm watching other news people. Everybody knows what's going on, y'all. So we're gonna talk about it. Updates. Also, as I'm gonna tell you the truth, my opinion on LeBron. Remember when I said LeBron can't retire? I said they're gonna hold his ass prisoner. They're gonna get every last penny out of LeBron till it ain't no more. So don't you sit here and try to convince me that a man played basketball from about 15, 16, and now he about to be 40. He's still playing. You cannot tell me that man don't want to retire. All right? No, he's a prisoner. Because as long as this Diddy trial going on, LeBron ain't got no say-so in nothing. That's right. His ass going to be in bondage. He's going to be used to sell them tickets. He a sideshow. See, if LeBron James retire, no more headlines for ESPN. No more NBA headlines. No more viewership. People like to also see LeBron fail and win, like Mayweather. No, they're going to make money off LeBron till the day he die. Like I said, LeBron going to be playing till about 42, 43. That's right. What's up? Hold up. I heard there's a 30-year-old black woman from the bond on the jury that Diddy paid off. It's possible because it was somebody they let go. It's also been said that Diddy been charming people, dealing with they say he been giving people praise, like when you're doing yoga and when everybody's finished and everybody does the like the salute, whatever. They say he been doing that to jurors. He up there catering to the judge, being nice to the jury. That's what he been in there doing. So we're going to talk about it. They saying it's 50-50, man. They saying it's 50. Some people really feel like that man coming home and he going to walk because it's being proven that some of them kept coming back. But like I said, y'all, it's all mixed up. So it's real stuff that been proven, but it's a bunch of BS too. But I'm going to be honest, I don't know what's going to happen. But I know we're going to look at this failure of Beyonce and Jay-Z. Because remember, told you 3 years ago, Jay-Z been working Beyonce ass to death. He been working her. You're going to see. She had them kids. After them kids, she been working. Renaissance talk. Working, he don't do nothing. Just work under death. She get all embarrassment. Now, spoke about before when she sat on her throne and it was supposed to be a robot supposed to handle her drink as if, basically she was sitting on the throne as a queen and automatically the robot was supposed to pass her the drink, but the robot malfunctioned and poured the drink on her. Same Cowboy Carter tour. Went to Chicago, Illinois. A damn storm came right before the show. Last time she was in Houston, fans fighting in the lobby. Show was half crowded. I showed people selling their tickets for deals. 3 tickets at a time, 4 at a time, 1 at a time, 2, whatever you want. Front row seats, selling the tickets. Same tour. Now today we're gonna look at this same tour. How they always pulling stunts. So she up in the air in the car with that American flag, and somehow that car was about to crash in the air and fall. Yeah. Also spoke about how they don't want to be black no more. She definitely don't want to be pro-black no more. And I spoke about how they was gaslighting blacks to be pro-black to go against the flag. To get every single black that was rebellious to get all of y'all labeled as terrorists and foreigners, which you were being called to this day. But ever since Beyonce got in trouble, she's not with that black power stuff no more. Ever since the dealer been in jail, they've been trying to turn white. She's been picking up so many American flags, it is ridiculous. She has picked up more American flags than the president. Yes, she has. She has picked up more American flags than Elon and the rest of them. Nancy Pelosi, all of them. Yes, she does not want to be black, and she definitely ain't with that pro-black stuff no more. So the question I asked what Beyonce was she doing that pro-black stuff as a front, a gimmick, publicity stunt, or were they willingly gaslighting people to go against the flag? Because I told you that's one of their crimes, going against the flag and hating on a man. Just so happened, Beyonce put a cease and desist on number 47 right before he got elected. So when I told you it's up for them, hey, that's just my opinion. We're going to get into it today. What's up, LJ? You know you my sis. I already told you what's up. I told you it's the time you got to let stuff go. It's no different from the family member you know for a fact ain't shit. Hey, we love them to death, but they got to go because they can't come in the house. They're going to keep stealing. This is just what it is. These people been doing a lot of dirt, so they got to go. All right? If they so rich, why they don't just go enjoy their damn money? That's what I keep saying. I've never seen a man be a billionaire and then his wife works more after that. Come on, y'all. Let's just stop being stupid, all right? If he's worth $2.5 billion, if she was worth $800 million, why the hell are they keep on working so goddamn hard? Why does Beyonce keep going on tours and doing shows and about to die? What is this about? What is it about, y'all? When I said it's about influence, obviously somebody's scared they're going to lose their influence. Or somebody could be pimping their ass, making their ass work. Because when your money's sitting in their banks and they tell you what you're going to do, you're going to do it, or you ain't going, or your money going to get clipped like Wendy Williams. I'm telling you, Wendy Williams was also an example to every single last one of them. Because when Wendy got her money cut, all of them know what that means, y'all. They all know what that means. Because when I tell people, when I was trying to get people out of fantasy land, that's really what it all come down to. See, when I wanted to portray to y'all that the truth about their fake power, these celebrities and all of that, man, anytime they want to end their life, they just going to cut their account, which means they don't got no power, and there's no such thing as you withdrawing all your money. They can't do that. See, shit is so real. If he wanted to withdraw the 2.5, he couldn't do it. It don't work like that. Don't work like that. That's why months ago, about a year ago, they gave you the news clip of a Hollywood film director. He went in the bank to try to take out $10,000 cash, He got flagged on his own money. Because I already know about that, how they got laws in place now with certain deposits, certain withdrawals, flagged. No matter who you are. Because they're going to say, where you going with all that money, Jay? What y'all doing? What you about to do with that money? It don't work like that. That money is in them banks. They know that. And they're going to do as they told. So when I say something simple, okay, me and my wife say we work for $3 billion. Why the fuck we ain't chilling with our kids? Why we ain't living our life? Why are we still even on the internet trying to play these games like we still run shit? What is this about, y'all? Because if I'm rich and I'm the king, my wife ain't going to keep getting embarrassed, like I said. We not doing all that. If we going to know what our fans going to see us doing, our fans going to see us on islands relaxing. And they got yachts, right? Well, why the hell they ain't on the yachts? No, they going to see us on our yacht, man. Matter of fact, we conquered the industry. We did it all. We finished with that. No. She's still doing concerts like she just came out with Destiny Child. She been on the stage since Star Search. She's still on the stage. Question is, why? All right, let's go. So when I told you, nothing not good no more. Once again, here go the proof. Let's go. CNN News. The same platform, remember? When we compared 47 was on Joe Rogan, he had 11 million views. The same exact time, in 10 hours, CNN had, what? 500,000 views, 500,000, CNN. This is how we knew about the fake views. Now, the car suspended via cable was supposed to circle the NRG Stadium, Beyonce management company said. So she was trying to be extra. Like I said, Michael, I said the same thing about Chris Brown. They started all that flying in the air, all that superficial fake shit. No, Michael just pick up that mic and dance. All right, Mariah just pick up the mic. No, I'm trying to tell you, people got to do all this extra shit. That's why they keep getting jammed up. No, just entertain all these spectacles. Now look, she's supposed to be high up in the air, playing her little goddess role, flying over the people. Remember, y'all low level, flying over y'all, about supposed to land. But as she was in the air, it started going left. It started tilting. Yes. And just so happened, she had the American flag and it tilted. They said, I think somebody said you will not use this flag for a gimmick. No, you're not. You're dirty with Diddy. You will not use this American flag. How dare you? I think somebody said that. I think so. Let's go. Beyonce's flying car prop tilts mid-air during Cowboy Carter concert in Houston. So I told you. Went back home, got embarrassed again. Last time she was there, they was fighting. Told you, man. I say it's not going to go good for them in Texas no more. I said, yeah, she might be from Texas, but Texas is red, guys. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Sorry, y'all. She been getting embarrassed, but I do love the way Black Media been covering that shit up. I love that shit because that let me know that they all on their way out of here, y'all. There's nothing they could do. If the queen and king falls, it's nothing they could do. We also don't know if Diddy's going to pull a stunt and put everything on Jay-Z. Who knows? All right, who freaking knows? But we know one thing, man. We back at it again, man. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everybody, appreciate all of y'all. We cooking this morning. What's up? I see y'all. All right, let's go. I'm going to chill out. All right, so let's look at this stuff, man. We're going to look at it all because people still got it twisted. So I'm going to bring some clarity. Let's go. So as you see, man, all that red, black, and green stuff out the window, y'all. All that black fist. No. All right, so that's why I be telling y'all. This who you supposed to get mad at, y'all. I showed it and proved to y'all. Their whole job was to gaslight those blacks to be rebellious, spirits, drug dealers, disrespect the country, spit on the ground they walk on, right? Be rebellious to the law, destroy their own neighborhood. Meanwhile, they live in $200, Malibu rich. Look, man, they was going so hard with that pro-black stuff because I told you when somebody was in the office, that whole black stuff was a gimmick to get paid. That's right. It was a gimmick. So that's why I kept telling you, nobody want to be black no more. I've been telling you this shit for 2 years with this woman. 2 years with this woman, man. No, man, she's trying to get back good with them red Republicans, man. You're crazy? She's trying to get with the Republicans in Texas because she know what's up. She's finished. Finish, y'all. Finish. See this, y'all? You finally got your example how it works. People want to be down with you when it's convenient, when they getting that money, when they winning. Then when that shit ain't cool, flip on your ass, turn on you quick. Here you go, y'all. This woman done flip Republican, y'all. This ain't no, she ain't on. She trying to get, and you see that red, right? You see that flag, right? Her ass trying to get with the, I told y'all, man. No, it's called pressure. All right, so let's go. A technical mishap led to Beyonce's flying car prop. Shouldn't have been doing flying car props. Too grown for that shit. All right, so during the Cowboy Carter concert in Houston, with fans capturing the moment on video, the singer was quickly lowered down and without an injury, according to Beyonce Entertainment Management Company. So she was supposed to fly around, but when that shit started tilting, they had to lower that thing real quick. Yeah, had to come back down to reality. Ground level. A technical mishap led to Beyonce's flying car prop to tilt during the Cowboy Carter concert in Houston, with fans capturing the moment. So see that? That's why I told you, man, I deal with real news, man. All right? Now let's get back to what I said, man. When I said that all the people on this thing to take over. But when I showed y'all before, I showed you Nancy Grace is all on top of all of this. And y'all know how she get down. Her whole life been dedicated to sexual deviance, sexual abuse of people. Nancy Grace is one of the top people on YouTube with this stuff. You get it? When I said that this Diddy thing has been fueling so much, when I was telling people that, our little weak ass shit is over now, we not going to control nothing, whatever narrative, whatever you call yourself doing, whether, saying you still love these people, or you're going to talk about this, you're going to talk about that, you're going to just go all around this shit. I'm just here to show you when I said 6 months ago, it wasn't going to stop, it's going to pick up. And now other people have took this thing over. Yes. Diddy strikes back. Defense closing arguments. How many of y'all know that Diddy had a strong closeout? Holler at me in the chat, y'all. Holler at me in the chat. Let's see who's been in reality. How many of y'all know Diddy had a strong closing argument at the end? How many of y'all know that? Let's see who really knows something. Well, nobody knows nothing, but let's see who at least on the right track. And let's see who got real content and who just got a bunch of BS. Let's see who got real news and who just talking. What up, Punches? What up, Don Harlem? Nope. Punches new. Secret Truth new. Miss Bryan says you heard that. Okay. This is what it's about. That's why I say information is information. It ain't no favorite. You just get what you get. So like I said, it's a certain way I go into this. But I didn't know he closed out strong. I know about a few things, but I didn't know he closed out strong. They're saying basically to the point where it's 50-50 right now. It's 50-50. It is said that they're taking bets on this thing. That will be it said. So, let's go. This is what they was talking about. See, they going back in all them little details. Like I ain't even see these pictures, but I just want to try to see how the analytics, how they going into this, and they're not playing, bro. They not playing with the cover. So, like I said, I could go 3-4 days tapping Nancy Grace and get a lot of exclusive updates. Meaning, they bring in what, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you how this thing playing out, but I'm telling you it's a media takeover now because media had to be upgraded. Yes, especially, I'm talking about if you're on a certain level. Yeah. So like I said, when I said everybody's covering this, and I was speaking on how black media can't cover it. They can't go in. They only could use this as content to sustain their channel and themselves. But I also said that this perverted news is only going to go but so far. That's why the only way to really cover this perverted news was to be serious. And that's why anybody laughing and joking, they're going to be a joke. Yeah, because it is also being exposed that a lot of people are with this behavior of Diddy And that's what they're all exposing. See, it's this quiet exposure of those hip hoppers, those people over there. They with that stuff. They all think it's funny. Yeah. So a lot of this got to do with shame. And like they were saying, a lot of this freaky stuff and this nasty stuff has nothing to do with nothing. And they saying basically all that freaky stuff was irrelevant because that has nothing to do with him getting no time. And when I kept telling you, my opinion was the freaky stuff is for you. All the freaky stories are for y'all. And I kept telling you that. That's for y'all to run with. And they knew it's a science. All y'all gonna have is dirty, filthy content, right? Y'all gonna get pushed to the bottom of YouTube. And when it's all over with, hip hop and rap is dead anyway. And even they saying that, a lot of people saying, now mind you, while they're talking about this, they're showing the Astroglide and everything. I just ain't posted today. They showing the Astroglide, they showing everything. And they like basically saying, this freaky stuff has nothing to do with it. Basically just they were just showing it all. Big screen. You know, all the Astroglide, all everything. What they saying? Huh? Their whole aspect was how it's all mixed up, how people think it's a joke. But everybody is saying that the freaky nonsense, enough is enough. Like, what was all that for? Why did they keep stretching out all this nasty stuff that didn't have nothing to do with that man getting no time? That's the whole point we're talking about. So I also said, like I said, for my opinion, all the nasty, freaky stories was for those people. And then when you ask those people about the law, what's going on? They don't know nothing about law. They don't know nothing about the case. They just know about the freaky stories. So that's why I say this whole thing is a public humiliation and it's a takeover. Yes. Bingo. Yesterday, family. Members only. I showed you TISA Tells. I said, yo, y'all, I told you she's going to be a star. I showed you her on national TV. Guess what? Guess what? I'm watching Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace and I'm talking to TISA. Told you she's the new face of YouTube. I already told you that. Now, the thing is, I don't know if she was already somebody playing a role on YouTube, but it don't matter. Didn't I tell you she the new Tasha K. Lovely T? All right, then. I'm not playing with you. Take Tasha, mix with Lovely T. You might get TISA. Motisa, she got the T. Yeah, that's her position now. I told you she is in position to take over. All right? I just know talent, y'all, and I also know how these people work. So I'm watching Nancy Grace. Out of nowhere, they call up TISA for analytics. What's going on, TISA? I said, damn. She all over this because she's the new face of seriousness, of bringing the tea. Then I'm showing you other people on the timeline. Once again, I'm not subscribed to. I'm not subscribed to none of this stuff. It's on my timeline because I told you, TV is a different timeline from your phone. I pull up, when I click on TV, on YouTube on the TV, this shit right there. Boom. So I click on, I'm like, damn, she on this. Damn, she on this. Now, mind you, this yesterday. Look at the views. Look at the views. Everybody that been on YouTube busting their ass. All these topics, all this training shit, all this shit. You got to look at all the work you got to do. All the making up stories, flying trips, and just look at everything you got to do. One day, 277,000 on a Sunday. Diddy trial. Doing nothing. See that? Told you, man. It's already set up like that. Now, this guy right here, never heard him a day in my life. Hood educated. One day, 38,000 views talking about Diddy. Some of y'all been talking about Diddy every day. You ain't gonna get them views. I'm not getting them views because it's control. That's why. Just want y'all to see. You're ushering in new people. That's right. Everybody will be a victim of shadow banning with hip-hop. If your channel is embedded in hip-hop rap and certain things of that nature, your ass gonna get shadow banned eventually. Unless you're gonna take all your videos down. That's right. What else am I showing you? This is a woman we spoke on before. She was a woman that was at Diddy party at Free Calls and gave her a story. But I didn't know she gave a sit down. You see this site? You see this channel? Real Stories. 2 million views. I'm showing you other people been on top of this with real content, real stories. I read her article, but I didn't know she got interviewed. So I'm just showing you. Where everybody been tap dancing, misinformation, playing around. No, it's people been on this shit. And why they've been doing that, they've been stamping and branding themselves in this YouTube algorithm. Yes. I'm also giving you the pattern of how it's more perfect. See, let me show you, like, now you see how when I click on the TV, this how it's promoted, high level content. See that? Real stories. While TISA is on Nancy Grace. Then you're going to see CBS Morning News right there. See that? Big ass real news brand blended with what you still saying. I'm showing you the level. See, if you're a janky content creator, your shit ain't gonna pop up like that on the TV. That's what I want you to understand. That's what I want all y'all to understand, how the TV is different from the phone. TV, you get no light. That's why everybody's views dropping too. I'm trying to tell you, it's a reason for a lot of stuff. The algorithm is set up that if your shit is not a real business channel, if you don't got top-notch everything, you're going to be in a certain category. That's right. So I want you to see how I'm watching Nancy Grace, but right while I'm watching that, CBS on the timeline with real stories, 2 million views. So I'm showing you how this media stuff, all this stuff, YouTube is not play no more. It's out of our hands now. That's right. I just wanted y'all to see. What's up, Lord? What's up? So look, I was talking about her yesterday because I saw this yesterday. I said, yo, y'all, she on ABC. I never knew her. I don't know nothing about her. I just know she came out of nowhere. I know she been on YouTube. She been covering this Diddy trial. And I saw her one day. I said, yo, she going to be the new face of this thing. That's right. So I want Tasha Can't Lovely T to see all this. It ain't against them, but even they had beef. See how they been here a long time? See how people come out of nowhere, right? Evolve, now they on national TV, which means she don't got to do none of this shit no more, which means she respected. Look at her title. YouTube star, TISA tells on what people are saying about the Sean Combs trial. But the truth is, I know damn well she studied Lovely T and Tasha K. I know that. But I'm showing you how it's a new day now. That's all I was showing people. That's all I was showing people. How YouTube is one thing, but I showed you her on YouTube, but I also show, I don't know, I'm saying, I don't know if she blew up on YouTube or she could already be connected, perpetrating a fraud on YouTube like she just low level. But I just wanted you to see how it's a reason with this view stuff. It's a reason with this whole new branding. Yes, the old YouTube was considered dirty, foul, lies. The old YouTube was in courthouses for lying on people. The old YouTube was chastising people. You know, the old YouTube was used to stalk. That shit over. It's professional. Kept telling you this. People want to get it. Now you see it. See, when I said people took shit for granted, you ain't think like you could have started as a nobody and evolved. I'm talking about everybody that's on that damn camera. The purpose of the camera is to be successful. So I kept telling you, when I've been said your family, they all on here to take over. I said it 2 years ago. The takeover is now. That's right. Everything is going to go conservative. Conservative don't got nothing to do with just politics. Conservative just means a little more cleaned up. Not rough around the edges. Quiet, a little bit more quiet, not a bunch of loud stuff. All right? It also means order. That's where we at. Order. Professional. Why you think they also passing the laws? Where if your child is a content creator, you have to put their money in a certain account or that's your ass. Because they know people been using this internet for many, many different things. That's the new laws in play. Yes, it is, y'all. So now let's get back into it. All right? So once again, we don't know what's wrong with this woman. All right? We don't know. We're not going there today. I just want to show y'all. I'm going to say it again. We got to go back in time, y'all, because we ahead. When I saw this picture 8 months ago, according to what I saw, I told all of y'all, she's never coming back from this. It's over for her. Once you get slandered of a certain level, once they all were proven to have been affiliated with Diddy, once I did my homework and was able to see that Diddy knew Beyonce before she was with Jay-Z, or should I say, Diddy had more access to Beyonce and Tina Knowles than Jay-Z. I was also able to go back in history and prove that Diddy put Jay-Z with Beyonce because he was controlling Jay-Z from 1997 to 2003. Bonnie and Clyde 2003 was when they got together, but that was after Diddy had a song with her called Summertime. Diddy got a song Beyonce 2003. All right? So people keep acting like Diddy is some clown-ass fool. But when making the band, Freddie P told me that they walked to get the cheesecake for Beyonce, that's when the light bulb went off. Bloop. You right. She wasn't with Beyonce. She wasn't with Jay-Z at that time. She wasn't with Jay-Z at that time. Right after that. But at that time, no. Because I even did my homework from the episode when they got the cheesecake. So that's why I said, when I kept saying everybody been in this fake world, the fake world is you didn't know that Diddy put them together. Bingo. This is before Jay-Z was in the picture. Because y'all keep forgetting he was the king of the music game. You get it? You want to hit, you got to go see Mr. Take That. Not only that, not the king of us, we just talking about industry. See, if you're a female, you respect his work and craft because you saw what he did with Mary, things of that nature. That's why I say, that's why I don't like people, because even though this man became an idiot, a fool, and a savage, and a pervert, you still can't take away who he was and what he did. This is why when I tell people, when you try to destroy so much of history, this is how history gets erased and everything gets lost. People forget that it was nobody higher than Diddy. After Tupac and Biggie died, it was nobody over this fool. But why people don't comprehend that? Because he was the last man standing from the biggest war ever. East Coast, West Coast beat. It was nobody over him. That's why he made the album No Way Out. Meaning he was the king of the industry. Ain't none of y'all gonna get out. And you're gonna see he been controlling every single New York rapper. Since any rapper that was alive when Big died, he been controlling their ass ever since. Jadakiss, fatjoe, Jay-Z, all of them. He just let Jay-Z be off the string. That's right. They see what y'all don't get. They played a game. Because they had already did so much dirt. They played a game of separation. That's right. Y'all don't get it. There was no need for him and Jay to hang together no more. Because they had did a whole lot already. All right? You're going to take, y'all going to do this. Because I also remember, let me bring you back to history. Jay-Z had just got ethered from Nas. That was lingering 2002. Destiny Child was already getting booed. For those who know their history. Michelle was falling on stage. They were getting booed. Because they were singing that Survivor stuff. Nobody want to hear it no more. I remember. I know all my music history. She was getting booed, and Jay-Z just got ethered. Which means both of their careers were in jeopardy. So the only move she had was to leave Destiny Child and get with the biggest rapper on the planet, Jay-Z. Jay-Z was at Def Jam, but you don't comprehend that Russell Simmons controlled his ass and Diddy. That's what happened. Jay-Z was a peon at this time, y'all. Meaning he was big on that screen as a rapper, but he didn't have no rap power, no executive power. He was a rapper. He was a rapper that coined himself an executive and stayed. He wanted to be in that executive role so much to make you forget he was actually a rapper. Get it? All right. No, this before Jay-Z. So y'all all get it right through your head. All right? So why am I saying that? When they said they don't know Diddy, that was BS, and they played themselves. And I also think the Diddler had a problem with that. Because I told you, ever since this came out, it was never going to get no peace. Because I know what memes mean. I know about all that. When a man said that memes ruined his damn career, I know what memes do to the wrong person in the field of business. All right? Because everybody around the world saw this. I don't know how many of y'all saw it. The whole world saw this. It was circulating during the whole election time. Yeah, it's not real. It's not real at all. No, it's not. But it was giving us clues of what. Because when I saw this, it made me do my homework. And I was able to see this. And I was able to see a whole lot. Control. Guess what? Jay-Z didn't control Beyonce then, y'all. Control. All right? She was just getting out of Destiny Child, trying to become a woman. Don't forget, Miss Tina been controlling her whole career. That woman's never been her own, y'all. But Diddy was controlling both of their ass. We went through it already on this channel 8 months ago. Johnny come lately. Let's go. See Jay-Z, see Beyonce? They don't run nothing. Diddy running their ass. What's up, Laura? What's up, Emil? Y'all forgot y'all history. So why am I saying this? Anybody tied in with Diddy, their ass going down. That's why. Or I'm just going to tell you that it was nobody down with Diddy going to live a beautiful life, a shiny life, and be happy and straight, and it wasn't going to get no shame. All right? Because since this man been in court, and since he been locked up, they've been getting nothing but shame. It started with Jay-Z, the week of his birthday. That's right. No, a lot of this is his fault. I also said that. A lot of this is really not her fault. It's his fault. It's Jay-Z's fault. Because guess what? When they was going around Diddy a lot, hey, that was both. Like, we don't know if he was making her come, but we also know that 444 was for real. And they really was together like that because the secret is that Diddy put them together. Same way he put Laura London with Nipsey. Same way he put Faith with Biggie. Same way he put Mace with Brandy. Same shit. That's what he does. Quarterback. Just that y'all didn't get that this was the biggest marketing scheme at that time because Nas just eated his ass and she was falling out with Destiny Child, falling off. That's right. Put them together, saved their career. Then prove to you later on, him, Diddy and Jay-Z did the same formula with who, y'all? Rihanna and Chris Brown. I done already exposed all their old industry tricks, y'all. It's all old. You can look it up yourself. All right? So, if she wasn't trying to be so extra, that cable might have not popped. But if you ask me if somebody sabotaged that, I'll probably say I think so. Yeah, because they're not good. That's why. When I say family, they only going to trend for bad news. Did I lie to you? Freaky news, nasty news, bad news. Nothing good. All right? It's designed to be like that. It's designed where all it's going to be is bad news. And then, like I said, you're going to see. The Diddy trial was how many weeks? 6, 7, 8 weeks, right? 8 weeks of talking about baby all and freaky shit. How's everybody channel doing? Huh? No. It's all a crash, y'all. You see a car crashing in the air? Yeah, that woman could have passed away. That woman could have passed away. You see that? You see it, right? It was straight. That thing started tilting, y'all. Do you see this? All she had to do was just walk on the goddamn stage and sing, y'all. Just showing you all this extra shit. Always, look, trying to fly over the people like she a god. Like she a goddess, y'all, flying over the people. Always got to be over people. Always got to be extra. Nah, y'all, she almost, yeah. No. No. I ain't going to say nothing, man. Let's go. I just want to know who was in charge of that damn car setup. Told you, man, Cowboy Carter tore Beyonce. People know what's up, y'all. No, that's called embarrassment, humiliation. In the air. That shit just start about to crash. It's yeah, y'all, embarrassing. They say no. I think somebody said, you're not waving that flag now. What happened to that pro-black stuff? Huh? That's after she landed. No, she had to play it off real cool. No, y'all, the question is, why is she so attached to that American flag? I just want to know why, please, man. Can somebody break this shit down to me? Remember when I kept saying all y'all got tricked to go against your own country? Why is Beyonce waving that American flag? Why were they the main ones behind a campaign called Taking a Knee? Why was her husband behind this thing called social justice and all that? Black excellence. Why when they were talking about black excellence, you've never seen an American flag at the Rock Nation brunch? You've never seen it nowhere, ever. Prove it. What's going on, y'all? That's called your ass in trouble. You think of high school, junior high school, when your ass in trouble, and they make your ass stand in that corner by that damn flag. She's in trouble, y'all. I kept telling you. I told you during the Olympics, when Miss Kamala and them, Joe and them trolled all they stupid ass and got their payback. And they told her, bitch, you was not a queen. Y'all thought y'all was going to duck the whole campaign this blue. Now you want to run to the red. Y'all thought y'all was going to get y'all money while Joe and Miss Kamala just get embarrassed. And y'all thought y'all was going to come out after. But they had to let you know you not good in this country no more. I told y'all already how it's going to play. Y'all run was from 44, all right, to 47. That's it. Y'all are finished. But you don't want to get it through your head that nobody like y'all. The people that voted for that man don't fucking like y'all. Because they know that you and your husband been on Epstein list and Diddy list. That's one. They know you and your husband deal with witchcraft. They don't like y'all. It's simple. Nobody Jewish like you. Nobody Hebrew. Nobody Islamic. Nobody of a righteous background. They don't like y'all. Plus, they know y'all abuse blacks and y'all lie. Nobody likes y'all. So y'all are only trying to front for y'all black entertainment fans. I'm going to keep saying the same thing, but why nobody won't tell them that? For real, y'all, this is for real. They are trying to keep playing charades. I'm still the queen. No, you're not. And you're using the flag for a gimmick. So they had to shut you down, Beyonce. I know what happened. Because they didn't forget this. They didn't forget. No American flag then. That means I don't rock with American flag. That's what that fish means. I don't hold American flags. When they was wearing bullets around themselves, that right there symbolized bullets. When you go on the war, I proved all that already. Jay-Z had it too. That's right. They were promoted for you to be militant. When 47 was in, they pushed the militant movement because they didn't want you to get no blessings. That's right. They went militant after they lost with Hillary. When they knew they lost grace, they wanted you to lose grace. I know the whole shit. 16, 17, 18, 19, the whole time that man was in, they were pushing pro-black, 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 pro-black. Because they wanted you to be pro-black. So you won't reap the benefits. So you won't be in favor. When I saw that man crying out to these people, they were being pro-black. And they kept putting your head, don't fuck with that man. That man ain't shit. Don't fuck with that man. He a racist. 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 Take a knee. Take a knee. What happened, y'all? What the fuck happened? No, they're fucking fake. That's why. And they're getting exposed. They're getting exposed. I told you, their crimes are lying to the people. Deceiving the people. That's their fucking charges. And they ain't gonna shake it, y'all. So what I stand on is that right there. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I know according to this world nature, they're going to pay for what they did. You cannot lie to these people for over 30 years, keep playing mind games, casting spells on their ass, taking all their fucking money, still playing in their face. You're going to get yours, and the people going to watch you fall. It's the same thing of if you know about the kingdom. The same rulers that do the people dirty, if their ass don't run, the people going to watch their ass get dragged. Then you watch what happened to Saddam. Then you watch what happened to Omar Gaddafi. Then Omar Gaddafi had that power in Africa, and this whole country saw his ass get dragged because he ain't know when to leave, when to step down, y'all. You don't know when to step down and leave, they're going to fucking drag you, bro. They're going to embarrass you in front of everyone. Okay, since you keep trying to impress all your people, them same people you trying to impress going to watch you get embarrassed. I told you how this shit works. All right? How the hell are y'all down with the greatest trickster, humiliator, but y'all still know how this shit work? So that's why I told you, for one, magic ain't working no more. Huh? For one, it don't work. Never did. Huh? When your magic so-called work and you so-called right 5-point star, you and all this witchcraft, why the fuck shit keep happening to you then? Where your protection at? Huh? Where your power at? You ain't got no power. This is my proof that magic don't work. This is my proof that everything they did, they're going to pay for that shit. Because ain't nobody with them. Told you, man. God ain't with them or the devil ain't with them. Keep telling you that. It's a fact. You're going to watch it. Those who got eyes to see, playing. Because everybody know it's all a joke. The black is a joke. They played with that shit. Because the whole key was make you rebellious. So when you be rebellious, you shall be left with nothing. So the question is, y'all, was this a damn gimmick or was it gaslighting? Were they pushing for blacks to be rebellious after 2020? All this shit after 2020 around it. This one 2020 coming in. And I kept saying, everything y'all do come from the 60s. Bingo. Can you see it? TMZ know it. Everybody knows these fucking clown ass jokes. Y'all shit from the 60s. So now you're going to stay in the 60s. Everything about to get cut from the 60s, y'all. That's what the big, beautiful bill is about. Cutting everything from the 60s. So now you want to know what's going on? Just go do your homework. Go do your homework on everything that started in the 60s. And just know all that stuff dead now. All right? Because those bills, certain things before a certain time. You know what come out the 60s? Welfare program. You know what come out the 60s? Revolutionary programs, rebellious programs, sponsored organizations that deal with conspiracy. See, really what's going on is, according to what I've been seeing, the gov said, well, since all you guys got all these different beliefs, get your own fucking money then. All right? Being that y'all not from this country, well, guess you don't need welfare no more, because welfare is for American citizens that need help. That's what it's for. So since y'all ain't Americans no more, I guess you don't need this check with that government seal. You know what I'm saying? And I also think people was getting that EBT card so long, they forgot about the government seal, y'all. Hey, family, y'all know we used to give food stamps. We know what time it was. We know where them stamps came from. That's right. Hey, family, when we was young, then they used to call them shit government stamps. They used to call it that too. They ain't just call them welfare stamps. They'd be like government stamps. Yes, they did. So I'm showing you. Was this a gimmick, y'all? So that's what it was, right? They just play dress up. Whatever's hot, they gonna do it. Huh? Or if it wasn't, okay, let's look at it this way. If they really did stand for Black Revolution, okay, if the people started wilding out, was they gonna help? Or were they just gaslighting, y'all? They rich. They ain't fighting with us in no trenches. Get it? I ain't fighting anyway. Ain't nothing to fight but these bills. So y'all know what's up, what I said. Y'all said right? Okay. They was called government stand. We knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, man, when I tell people this ignorance of going against your own country, you shot yourself, because we got proof now that a lot of y'all are foreigners. Because if you was raised a certain way, you would already just knew certain shit. You just would have known certain shit. Like I said, I don't gotta agree with shit, but I don't gotta go against it. You were taught to be rebellious. That's what I mean. This is my example of showing y'all rebellion. See, rebellion is taught, y'all. You didn't learn it in your household. She wasn't no damn rebel. Her ass did everything right. Her ass went to church and all that. All right? Her ass grew up a good little square-ass kid. No. Revolution is taught, y'all. Racism is taught. Race is something you got to learn on your own. But if you never learn about race, you're always going to be tricked with racism. That's right. Because you don't know shit. Can't nobody tell me one race is nothing. Because it's not true. All right? Plus, when I kept saying y'all are the racists, because y'all base everything on race. 24/7, race. You ain't going to go in this store. You going to look at who in there. Oh, man, there's too many white people in there. I ain't going in there. Race. Who's the racist? Who always talking about fucking race? Who was pushing black fists but getting them nice white checks? Who was getting them nice white corporation checks pushing for you to be pro-black? And why do people be promoted to push pro-black and be broke at the same time? Why pro-black can't be just getting pro-money, getting a lot of money and building a lot of businesses? Why that can't be pro-black? Why pro-black got to be destroying businesses and not building them? Okay then. Okay. Why they can't be racist like the white man said? Hey, we're gonna build this shit up. It's blacks only. Get out of our neighborhood. Because you ain't got no neighborhood. That's why. See how you been in the fantasy? All right. So after this year, please let the shit go, or you're going to destroy yourself. You will be destroyed. I promise you that. All right? The plan was for them to go down and y'all to go down with them. They say, fuck it. If we can't live in America, y'all can't neither. That's right. They asked, visit America. They want y'all to be gone too. They don't want y'all to reap no benefits. They want while 47 in office, y'all be miserable as fuck the whole time. Like them. They did it last time. Sure did. That's right. So anyway, let's go. So I'm just telling you, this is what she do behind y'all back. But it didn't work. It backfired. Bad news. Bad news. Because the people that was there ain't stupid. I think the people that set up that show, I think they did have it rigged. You think you're going to come in front now? Nah, don't front now. You should have did that. You should have did that before you sent the president a cease and desist. Don't try to come. Don't try to be Republican now. No. It ain't gonna work. Let's go. Now I'm gonna give it this last pass. Unless she was always a Republican, perpetrating a fraud like she was Democrat because it was popular. So I'm gonna say that too. Because guess who else did it? Oprah. Oprah was perpetrating a fraud. Oprah was never really down with that stuff. She just rode the wave. These are facts. Guess who else rode the wave? Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey really read for real, y'all. He just rode the blue wave. Yes, he did. Guess who else, y'all? Al Sharpton. He ran for real. He just rode the blue wave, y'all. I told y'all it's a New York thing. Yep, it go back. Then you're going to see Steve Harvey's career started where, y'all? At the Apollo in New York. Under Giuliani. That's right. A lot of them were red acting blue, y'all, because the blue was the money. Remember, even if you would say if you was red, say if your mama was red in 1994, your parents were conservative and you were raised conservative. But you see this whole black thing coming in under the blue party. You like, shit, I want to be cool with that shit too. I ain't trying to be. So everybody played their role, y'all. I'm dead serious. And everybody got in line. And I keep telling y'all, everybody started becoming billionaires, 500 millionaires, 300 millionaires. All this millionaire, billionaire shit, that was because of somebody in office. It was free money. They started free cults. These cult followings were money tracers. See? You're going to see it was a bunch of frenzies. Follow this, follow that, follow this. But everything led to somebody's pockets. It was about money, y'all. So now that it's all over, I kept telling you, anybody affiliated with Diddy is not going to make it. So look, Beyonce stopped performing after her car prop malfunction. That woman could have fell in the air, y'all. She could have fell in the air. Why is Jay-Z letting her do all this shit? Why is he working this woman to death? Child, it's a good thing she prayed before every single show. That was nothing but the blood covering her. See that? Now let's break down these black folks once again. Here go these black folks, y'all. Hiding their face on the internet. But I'm going to show you again. These are paid channels, bro. All these channels are paid. But this is their fan base that been pushing it the whole time. This is the Beehive. All right? Girl, what's going on? This is a person dedicated to the Beehive. Member who explores music, fashion, TV, film, pop culture. So remember when I told y'all it's a lot of these bastards out here? See? She might be a sex trafficker. I'm telling you, it's a lot of them, man. Fake black people. They into wicked shit, bro. Told you, man. They got their own cult following. Let me show you right here. Dedicated to the Beehive. Member who explores music. See? Remember I said, let me clarify. Remember I said yesterday, there's really no such thing as religion no more, y'all. What I meant by that is, you're supposed to be living in your faith. Humans are not to be trusted. Because you see, humans worship anything now. See that? A member of the Beehive. Y'all have joined so many cults. Y'all are the masters of dividing and conquering yourself. Y'all have did everything but roll for the right shit, and that's why y'all all gonna be destroyed. Y'all are the victims of vanity, idol worship, and praising false gods. That's why I say, all of y'all and y'all false gods gonna be destroyed. Because this shit is over with. You on the internet, lying, saying dumb shit, meaning, this is my point. Let me show you how they all wicked. Check it out, y'all. Child, it's a good thing she prayed before every single show. That was nothing but the blood covering her. Saying that she was covered in blood, y'all. That's why she survived. See that? You see how black people talk? What blood? The blood of who? Huh? The blood of who? No. Ain't no blood on that bitch. Only blood on her is a period. That's about it. Blood of who? The devil? The devil ain't putting no blood on her neither. She ain't about shit. No, I'm telling you real shit. No, if the blood was on her, that shit would have never happened. If she was so magical, that shit would never happen. No, this called when your fucking magic start working. That's what the fuck that's called, y'all. I'm dead serious. This what a lot of y'all been dedicating y'all life to. So I know why she at the top. Because I remember her when she was a nobody. You brought her on the internet. Which means your ass started liking her at a certain age. All right? You didn't see her humble beginnings. That woman was humble. She was cool. They made her something else. Did she believe the shit? No. All that shit y'all talking about now, it didn't exist back then. Guess what? When J-Lo pulled up, she was a little girl. That's right. Tyra Banks pulled up, she was a little girl. When Naomi Campbell, Kamara Lena walk in that room, she was a little girl, y'all. Y'all don't know y'all history. That's your problem. She was a little girl. Meaning, she was never a queen, y'all. Never a queen. Only a queen over you. Then you're going to see that queen shit ain't start till somebody came in office. No. Y'all were given kings and queens to follow it. So when it's said and done, y'all going to fall off the edge of the earth. All right? That's just what it's meant to be. Know why? Because anybody that don't want to accept their failure, you're going down with them. Let me give you an example. You see how this person trying to hold them up? You see how this person talking all this shit like they're a Beyonce Beehive member? Well, if something happened to them, hopefully they don't be surprised. That's the shit they stopping, y'all. All that member, cult, gang shit. Member saying shit is gang. Saying shit is opposite. Saying shit is cult. Saying shit is what? Terrorists, foreigners. Told you, y'all, all that shit gotta go. It's gonna go. See that black and white? Somebody playing games. That's right. Let's go. Hello, everyone. My name is Timey. Not giving you my real name. I'm here to give you my commentary on anything entertainment. Please follow if you want to join the conversation. Listen to my opinion. See, this is why I keep telling y'all, black people fucking sorry, bro. Every time I try to go episode without it, I'm going to just keep showing y'all fucking sorry to y'all. They keep thinking that social media is the real world, but it's not. Child, it's a good thing. I told anybody say that child shit, they're fucking slave. Nobody want to hear that shit. Child, it's a good thing. She prayed before every single show. No, y'all fucking witch bitches, and y'all bitches gonna burn. That's it. Ain't no blood on y'all. Just smoke and fire. That's why her home got burnt the fuck down. So when I told you Diddy been running her ass, nobody affiliated with Diddy gonna walk away. When they're on the internet telling you them lies, I don't know Diddy like that. That's a lie. Because Diddy was around before her and Jay-Z was together. He might have smashed both of them. Who knows? No. Anybody try to front on the diddler, their ass gonna get done dirty. Here's the proof. She was flying straight. Next thing you know, oh shit, she about to take a nosedive. Question is, did she get sabotaged? The diddler has a lot of power, man. I told you the damn devil. But y'all didn't get that. He was the devil. He they fucking devil. He they fucking leader. That's what y'all ain't get. When they went against Diddy, they went against their own fucking spirit. That's what they did. That's right. See it? That's why I say that's the only reason why I want to see what happened if that fool come home. If that fool come home, everything will flip upside down. All right? So, I don't know what y'all seen today on the news, but when I woke up, I saw this shit was national news covered by CNN and a lot of platforms talking about Beyonce. But the secret is everybody that know the disrespect they have put on the people, you get it? Everybody know that disrespect to the president. They know exactly why this shit happened. Yes, they do, y'all. That's why I say shit like, yo, y'all, everybody knows. Everybody knows, y'all. Everybody knows. No more secrets. So look, let's move right along. What's up, everybody that's up? All right, let's go. We just getting started, y'all. We just getting started. It's summertime, y'all. So Nancy Grace and them breaking down the Diddy trial with full analytics. Everybody says they're tired of the nasty, disgusting, intimate stories, whatever you want to call family. They were showing the Astroglide. They were showing the baby oil. They were showing a lot of stuff, y'all. And like I said, when you look at this shit from a different perspective, it's very embarrassing, y'all. Huh? Guess what, you racist people? When you see all white people talking about that shit, I bet you won't think that shit funny. You're going to say, damn, that shit embarrassing. That's right. Because the secret is, those some nasty bastards, man. That's what they into. Yup. So anyway, no, y'all, I told you it's a public humiliation. It's a public humiliation, and it's also a transition. Everything has got changed over. You're watching YouTube get changed over, y'all. It's getting changed over. Oh, yeah. Also, reason why I say that, it's been announced today. It's official. They announced that they got a buyer for TikTok. TikTok will officially be taken over. It will officially probably is going to be an American app. And I'm willing to bet everybody on TikTok, your ass going to be verified or you will be off that bitch. Because they were using that to hunt people down anyway. Yup. So just know, if you make money on TikTok, your days are numbered if you're not legit. That's all you got to know. Don't forget I told you that. Yup. President got somebody supposed to buy it. 2 weeks. Government take over TikTok. I explained to y'all, YouTube is in court. Or should I say Google? Yes. It's going to be checked because the government is shaking down Google. Yes, they are. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot of changes. A lot of people been getting away with a lot of stuff. Not no more. I'm showing you the new people. So I'm showing you how this woman came out of nowhere. She's on Nancy Grace. She's on ABC News, ABC Live, and she's the top new person respected on YouTube. YouTube star TISA tells. So they call her up when they want that Diddy news. See that? That's it. So let's move on, y'all. We just getting started once again. Happy to see y'all on a Monday. It's about to be July. Hey, I can't complain. Life ain't too bad, y'all. Life is all right. Only sad part about life is a lot of people not with us no more, and a lot of people not going to be around no more. That's the only thing that's sad, y'all. Remember I told y'all that such thing as a community is gone, right? Are you seeing it yet? Are you noticing it yet? What's a community in the summertime when you don't hear nothing? You don't hear no music. You don't hear no bikes. You don't hear no kids playing. You don't hear nothing. You don't even hear somebody beeping a horn in traffic. No, y'all. No. And look, you wouldn't even tell it's summertime because people in so much darkness. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Now, for all y'all who late, she about to fall yesterday. See it? The plan was to be in the sky flying around the whole shit, waving the American flag. That was the plan. You see that shit started tilting. That shit was tilting, y'all. But look, we're going to go to the bottom. Now, for those who didn't get it, let me show you the last time she got embarrassed. Bingo. When that goddamn robot poured that drink right on her ass. To this day, nobody know if that was on purpose. Somebody sent the robot to malfunction. This ain't no coincidence, y'all. It's called Diddy. Let's go. No, y'all. They've been trying to show y'all for the longest she ain't queen no more. See her? Embarrassed. Had to get off the stage, change clothes, all that. Embarrassed. Whole Cowboy Carter tour, embarrassed. Didn't get no awards, none of that. Well, I ain't gonna go with the awards, but I just want y'all to see. She been sabotaged. Remember when I said the real slander is not on YouTube? Let me prove it to you. The full campaign against all they ass. See that? TikTok, like I said. Then what I say, I don't gotta go on TikTok to know what's up. All I gotta do is pull up certain shit. See that? TikTok. Destroying the ass. Every single person destroying on TikTok. I told you, it's so much shit on them on TikTok, they ain't gonna overflow it. Because I told you, they were so focused on YouTube, control the content creator, they can't control TikTok, y'all. It's over. They can't. It's too much. So like I said, at this point, whatever you don't know, that's on you. Everybody know what's going on with this shit. That's right. From the top people to the low people. Beyonce flying car prop tilts midair. CNN News. Embarrassing, guys. Oh, you didn't believe it? Let's show some more shit that was embarrassment they covered up. Jay-Z takes down Donald in a song fueled by beef. Why am I showing you? I'm showing you why it's up with them. I'm showing you why it's up. Because they was doing a lot before. Running their mouth, gaslighting blacks to go against somebody. Now they've been running by themselves. They've been running their ass off, y'all. They've been fucking running and getting embarrassed because 47 got that fire on their ass. Sorry to tell you that. Fans blame Jay-Z for Kendrick Lamar's awful Super Bowl performance. Just some more news you ain't get to see. Because on YouTube, you probably saw how good it was. Oh, Kendrick. Then what the world think about Kendrick. Then what the world think about Jay-Z. All right? I told you. Nobody likes their ass. Dodger Star says FatJoe is to blame for Yankees World Series loss. Like I said, when they was clowning FatJoe, fat ass, and they said, thank you, FatJoe. Damn, if you know when it came out, we wouldn't have won this shit. I think they said the Yankees was winning, and when FatJoe came out with that whack-ass shit, the crowd lost motivation, the Yankee players started going to sleep, and they fucking lost. And because of FatJoe. Told you already, man. Guess what? This is what the man from the Dodgers said. I'm going to let you see what the player said out of his own mouth. Guess what? This is what he said. Guess what? We didn't even need to play because after that performance, we had already won. That's what Hernandez said. Claimed to cheers from the crowd. During Friday's celebration at Dodger Stadium, Hernandez praised Ice Cube, who performed on the field both before the ceremony and ahead of the World Series. So Ice Cube got praised for helping them win, and Fat Joe got praised for making the Yankees lose. See, I told you already. So in that right there, Ice Cube had won. Because when he rapped, the Dodgers won. They won the World Series. See what I'm saying? When Fat Joe was singing in New York, when it was their turn to win the game, they lost. And that's why I told you it was for real. They blamed Fat Joe for that shit. No, real shit. Because they say he messed up the momentum of the game. Like, come on, y'all. You know the rapper's supposed to turn that shit up. We in New York. Come on, y'all. Let's win this shit. He was going to turn it up. But guess what his punk ass did? The nigga ain't bring Remy Ma. So when he tried to do lean back, Remy wasn't there. So that shit was whack. Straight up. And guess what? They said, man, get his ass out of here, y'all. So I came on the internet and I said, yo, y'all, we laughing at this shit. I laughed my ass. I told you I had so much fun on this shit, watching all of them fail. I'm on this shit laughing. I did the videos on the shit. We laughing at the shit. I said, yo, Fat Joe can't show his face. The nigga's hiding out. He gonna hide out. What happened? He came on YouTube. I said, I told you his fuck career over with. He can't show his face. So like a snake, he tried to turn into a podcaster. No, nigga, you was a rapper. You lost weight to be Joe Zempic and perform. He got baked for that too. They was like, man, this ain't Fat Joe. It was like, where Fat Joe at? It's like, man, I ain't with this. He was a fucking joke. Then came on YouTube smiling on y'all face. That's why I say New York, it was a joke on y'all, because them niggas disrespected New York, man. They made New York clown shit, bro. Always he gonna put on a Yankee hat and fail. Come on, bro. That's what they kept doing. Putting on a Yankee jacket, hat, and failing. He had on Timbs, everything. He tried to be real New York too. He had on the cheese Timbs. Failed, bro. No, man. You keep giving niggas L's, man. Man, let's go. Nah, y'all thought I was making it up. No, they've been taking losses in the real world. They only been deceiving black entertainment. That's it. They've been failing. See that? Fans blame Jay-Z for Kendrick awful Super Bowl. That's why I make sure I show you everything that ain't no fucking hip-hop news for this topic. Dodgers star. See that? KTLA, Channel 5, NBC. Just showing y'all. All right? ABC or whatever. I'm just showing you that this been world news, that they all dirt. So I'm letting you know this ain't no mistake. Beyonce getting embarrassed, right? Fat Joe embarrassed. Jay-Z been getting embarrassed too. He just too cool and slick. Yeah, he really got embarrassed when they lost their fucking house. I keep telling you that. Let's go. Now see how I'm reading Jay-Z article. Let me show you AI. Kendrick on the timeline. See? Pop up, promoting Kendrick. Apple Music. This to show you how the algorithm has everything together. See, I'm reading the article. They got to do a Rock Nation. See that Rock Nation hat? Kendrick pop up on the timeline. So I was just letting y'all see how it's all controlled. How the promotion, all of that is controlled. And that's why it was so easy for Kendrick to just pop on the timeline, because that's how it's all set up. Same that I was telling people, like, you can't go on nobody's webpage no more and they don't know you taking stuff off their shit neither. They know all of that. When you going on people's pages, screenshotting, taking videos, they all know that shit now. It's all set up like that. So that's why I was telling you with the way the algorithm's set up with AI, ain't nothing a secret no more. You can't get over on nothing, y'all. So yeah, let's continue on. Hold up. My screen blew up. All right. Let's look at this rap. Jay-Z had threw shots, but we're going to look at this rap he was kicking. Also, this pro-black talk. See, we're going to look at it. Some of his 444 narratives from 2016. That's the year they lost to Hillary. Don't forget that. When I told you, they lost their fucking influence. Once they lost to Hillary and got fucking embarrassed, they went on this pro-black shit. But he wanted me to forget before that he was trying to be fucking white. He was up Warren Buffett ass, Bill Gates. They were pushing that white shit when it was winning, but when it was time not to win no more, they went pro-black because they wanted everybody to turn against the president the first time. These are facts. Let's go. So look, Hove attacks racism, history, and offers a blueprint to freedom. Okay, so Jay-Z gave y'all a blueprint to freedom in 2016. Did it work? Holla at me, y'all. Was it just a fucking rap? Are you free? Okay, let's go. Hove attacks racism, history, and offers a blueprint to freedom. He gave it to you in a rap. Check it out. They gave us pork and pig intestines. Shit, you discarded that we ingested. We made the project a wave. You came back, reinvested, and gentrified it. Took niggas' sense of pride. Now, how that's free? Shut the fuck up. Nigga, you was in on a regentrification of Brooklyn, for one, you fucking snake. You was the one that lied to them people in Brooklyn when you knew it was going to get regentrified, and you said you owned it, but you didn't. Liar. You with regentrification. Told you the damn devil. Talk that black talk. Ain't black for real. Huh? He talking about swine, food. Everything y'all push is swine. Huh? Jay-Z, what you going to teach about food for thought? Huh? Hey, I respect a person that eat pork any day than a person that believe fucking lies. Because lies is fucking swine, bro. That's pork too. So what are we talking about? All right? What's really going on? No, y'all. People time is up. And that's how it's going to be. No, I don't want to read. I don't got to read his whack-ass raps. He only addressed you his whole life in raps. I said, yo, when did Jay-Z ever address you at a podium on some real shit? I said, even Al Sharpton did that. Even Al Sharpton did that, y'all. So let's move right along. All right. Reason why I say that, because I'm showing you they was on this pro-black shit, y'all. But now you got your proof for a fact. They don't want to be pro-black no more because they ass in trouble. The reason why I say that, y'all, they know they lost all of their white fans, guys. Without your white fans, you're not a pop star no more. These are the simple things I kept trying to tell y'all. You know, they lost all their fans around the world. No, people don't care about them. Only they people do. So when you lose your pop fans, you're not a pop star no more. You're just not. And it's going to show. Pop stars sell everything, y'all. How the fuck you think Kylie Jenner sell all that shit? She don't make no damn music. How you think Beyonce? I mean, if Kim Kardashian came out with undergarments and then got to deal with NBA after that, how are these people making money and they ain't really doing too much? How's everybody else entrepreneur, but they don't got to work like her? Well, I say you're going to trick me. How come Rihanna got stores opening up and she's still in floats about to fall in the goddamn stadium? No, y'all. Somebody's a fucking lie about these billionaires. Because I see Rihanna live like a billionaire. Them, I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I'm dead serious. I think they've been so focused on lying so long, y'all, they just don't want to let that shit go. Come on, y'all. Beyonce, this your start right here, man. All right? When you going to stop your bullshit? And it's I looked at when they said this, it was trying to tell me a clue. And I assumed that Diddy hit it first. I don't believe it, but for some reason, this picture came out of nowhere, and you've been catching hell ever since. Then when I went and did my history, it did look like Diddy controlled your ass. It looked like he controlled you just like Cassie. Huh? It looked like he controlled you just like a young Mary and everybody else. Because I know the game they was playing with controlling them R&B chicks. That's right. And we don't have no real proof of Beyonce's age back then neither. But like I said back then, she looked real young. But y'all forget too, when Jay-Z was accused of going in that room, he was not with Beyonce at that time. And allegedly, she was dead at night. Allegedly. Her, J-Lo, Foxy Brown, and Aaliyah, and R. Kelly. That's 2000. Allegedly. All right? So my point is, Beyonce been around, but she ain't always had that status. Because that whole extra shit didn't start to Diddy put their ass together. That shit was a marketing scheme. And that's why ever since Jay-Z got ethered and Destiny Child fell off, you started hearing this thing called Jay-Z and Beyonce. Jay-Z and Beyonce. I said it the other day. You ain't noticed that. After Jay-Z got ethered, he didn't want to rap by himself. And after she fell with Destiny Child, it was Jay-Z and Beyonce. Y'all forget that was the whole wave in the beginning. So why y'all act like that wasn't the wave? And I'm also noticing something. Y'all don't hit the same when y'all not on stage together. But see, Jay-Z, he cool, right? He don't want to be embarrassed, y'all. That's why since all this Diddy shit been going on, Jay-Z been staying out the way, making her do all the fucking work. And they trying to keep the work going to keep good publicity. So every time they try to get good publicity, it just ends up bad some kind of way, y'all. Because they started this shit. She put a cease and desist out in August. I don't think that was smart, y'all. I keep telling people that. Put a cease and desist out on somebody in August. They get elected in November. December, your ass performing for Netflix. And your house got burnt down. So, whatever, man. Let's go. We just getting started on this Money Day Monday. Shout out to everybody that's up motivated. Now we're going to get into this other stuff. All right, we're going to let them be. We're going to get back into this on a recap. Now we're going to look at this. They saying Diddy, man. They saying 50% he coming home. They saying, I ain't get the fact check yet, but they saying it's a bet on Vegas right now. Meaning this shit might be on FanDuel, all of that. Yes, is Diddy going to be free? They saying it's 50% he might be free and 50% he getting life. That's what somebody try to say, y'all. I don't know, but that's what they're saying. So the thing is, I'm watching them cover it, and the way they was covering this stuff, they covered it from a whole different angle. And their whole shit was, this freaky shit don't make no sense. According to the freaky stuff, he's not going to jail because of that. You know? They saying according to that freaky stuff, he's not going to jail for that, y'all. So they saying this shit is like a big embarrassment. People, they're saying that this is nothing but them playing in court. Even Diddy's lawyer said, man, this stuff bogus. So the talk they're using, and according to what's been proven, is mixed because it's half and half truth, meaning some of that shit is about his personal life. Some of that freaky shit, it don't have nothing to do with it. But the thing is, some things they did prove in court. Some things they did prove. And there's nothing nobody gonna do about that. So we're gonna look at this. Because like I say, they was covering this shit on Sunday. So you see the work, they just they going in on, like you see that lady to the right piss, cause y'all they were just looking at all this stuff. They were showing all the Astroglide, everything we looked at plus more they were showing. I'm like, I didn't even see all these pictures, but they were just looking at all that shit, y'all, and they were just disgusted, and they were saying they tired of all this freaky shit. They tired of it. They like this whole trial was about basically a man's sexy, freaky ass life. And basically saying, why do we have to hear all that shit? So this showing y'all, man. Let's go. Top of the top. Sean Diddy Combs' attorney made their final pleas for the embattled hip-hop mogul as the mogul's criminal trial winds down and jury deliberations are set to begin. Combs and his legal team returned to Manhattan court on June 27th to cast reasonable doubt in the minds of the 12 jurors who heard at time disturbing testimony from more than 30 witnesses. Over the course of nearly 7 weeks, the defense took about 5 hours for closing arguments, with Combs' lawyer Mark framing the case as a tale of two trials. Two trials. Something I said, yo, in my opinion, y'all, it's like it's two things going on at once. You got the freak off part, you got all this nasty stuff, but then you got him getting charged for real. You got charges being proven. Like the guy Brendan that got caught with the pink stuff, he told on Diddy. You got 34 people that testified. I don't know all the people that testified. So you do got real stuff going on. So that's why they saying it's like two trials in one. It's all mixed up. You got freaky tales that don't mean nothing. Then you got real stuff. So I said, in my opinion, I think if Diddy's going to get fried, they don't want people to know that. That's my opinion. We're going to look at some things. So the lawyer, they saying they closed out strong. Basically, they saying that where the lawyers closed out in his defense was basically saying the courts is playing around. This stuff is bogus. Y'all don't got really nothing on him like that. And they also was saying, now this was the main thing they were saying too. They was trying to say, like, basically, everybody telling on Diddy, they all dirty too. They was trying to say that. Like, yeah, everybody with him, they was dirty. They kept coming back. They kept participating in stuff. So ain't no kidnapping, ain't none of that. That was their defense, y'all. So look, this is what they saying. They saying the gov distorted the mogul's consensual sexual lifestyle into criminal acts, while witnesses spoke of the successful black entrepreneur as a respected and generous figure. Praise Combs' past, suggesting the accusations against him paint a false, exaggerated picture. The defense attorney argued the case is about love, jealousy, money, not trafficking or racketeering, and accused government of punting a show putting on a show. Look, accused the gov of putting on a show to target a wealthy celebrity. That's what his 8 lawyers. People forget he got 8 lawyers. So they painted a picture that basically this man private life is consensual. He's a freaky. His girl, everybody they all fucking freaky. They're suggesting accusations against him that paint a false, exaggerated picture. The defense attorney argued the case is about love, jealousy, and money. That's the excuse why they kept coming back. Your Honor, I didn't do nothing. I didn't kidnap them. They came with me. They just kept coming back. That's what they're trying to say. And I kept giving them money. Look, and with Daphne, it came out in court. He what? Paid her rent. She called back for what? Furniture. That's right here. Money. So like I said, y'all, I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. Hold up, y'all. I ain't get to read the chat in a minute because this screen. Shout out to everybody that's up, though. Hopefully, KK and the rest who knew will have to face justice. Well, all we got to know is we know damn well KK ain't going to jail if Diddy ain't. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, what's up, Honey Drizzle? They trying their best to leave. Yeah. They gonna do all that. They gonna leave all that out because they, like I said, y'all, this shit is about a system. It's about a behavior, man, and certain things ain't gonna come out. So look, for the gov to call this a racketeering enterprise, that's what his lawyer said. Are you kidding me? That's the fake trial I'm telling you about. Oh, that's what I'm like. Do they be on YouTube, man? Lawyers saying some of this shit is straight bogus. That's my whole point. Yo, family, until you can answer who was the Astroglide, the ropes, and baby all for, until then it's bogus. Because that's what he's supposed to be in trouble for. So anyway, let's go. For the gov to call this racketeering enterprise said, are you kidding me? That's the fake trial I'm telling you. Throughout his closing arguments, Igniflo kept returning to that point. Don't listen to the other trial, which is the fake trial. Listen to the real trial. Man, I never heard this in the courtroom. But y'all know I said it's more than one trial. I said it's more than one thing going on. It's all mixed up. The lawyer said it right here. That shit was to confuse people. It's right. So you ain't gonna know what's from what. But I kept saying, y'all, I said, yo, y'all just keep laughing at the freaky stuff. Don't worry about the other stuff. That's what's up. So now you see in court, you never heard of no trial and a lawyer talking about it's 2 trials in 1 trial. So yo, y'all, I want to watch how this is going to play out. Yeah. So as you see, now let's also look at it. This is another thing I look at. Damn near everybody accusing Diddy is a damn drug head just like him. You know how they say we don't believe you need more people? That's why I kept saying if more men would have came out and like more serious people that wasn't industry people, like people that had nothing to do with music would have came out. When I heard about stuff he did in other departments, that's why this shit is a joke, man. Because the secret is no such thing as abusing these people, man. In rap, it's no such thing as abusing nobody in rap. That's their culture. This ain't gospel. This what they found at Diddy house, y'all. I didn't know this. This is what I keep telling y'all. I didn't know a lot. Yesterday, I'm showing y'all Homeland Security at his house. And I kept saying what? It's a reason why Homeland Security came to his house like that, y'all. I kept stressing that to y'all. We look at him as a clown. We don't know what he had in that house, what the hell they was doing. We don't know who told on them. We don't know nothing, y'all. This man was a psycho on hella drugs with bulletproof vests with a bunch of artillery. Yes. I know why they came like that. They came for a reason, y'all. They came for a reason. I'm not stupid, man. Out this same house, they got all my mind. You, Nancy Grace and them. This for the news, but I'm showing you. Nancy Grace and them was showing the Astroglide and all that. So this to give you the clue, he got all these guns in the same house with the damn Astroglide and the dildo. What you think he was doing? But like they said, Your Honor, it was consensual. I didn't do nothing. Because ain't no men come and say I put no gun in their head. Ain't no men came and say I jammed them up. No. So that's why he gonna walk on that part. But if he being held for some shit we don't know about, because he either said some stuff, did some stuff to the wrong people, threatened the wrong people. He did go over there and threaten Diageo, talking about he going to turn the black community against him. They could have took that as that fool declared war. We don't know. But I know one thing. You see these guns he got? Now you think about him on mushrooms, pink stuff. Get it? Oxycodone, Oxycontin, weed, Ciroc, Molly, E-pills. You think all them drugs while he got all these goddamn guns. And he got a what? Bulletproof vest. No, y'all. No, man. I know why they came in his house like that, like I said. They might have was hoping he thought he was Scarface. No. Nah, y'all. That's why I be telling people this. It was meant for us to look at it like entertainment and all that, like a joke. That's why I say it's all mixed up. But like I say, everybody around the world know exactly what that baby oil was for and that Astroglide. Everybody knows very, very well. So now I get to show you. Finally, you get to see that, what I said. Being that black entertainment stayed away from this whole shit, this is the reason why they all going to be destroyed now, and their time is up. Because their replacements are here. Not only are there replacements here, y'all. People bringing that news. They bringing that news entertainment so deep. So like I said, I knew about this woman because I read one of her articles when I've been covering this whole shit. When I said, what, family? Everything in the Diddy trial was set already. Everything he did was played out already. She's one of the people I showed y'all that she personally Diddy allegedly made her come to parties about 4 years straight, had her jumping off. Look at the views on that, 2.1 million. So I just wanted you to see how, man, other people been covering this. Real interviews, real insight. People been branding themselves, but people has been dedicating themselves to give you the real news, y'all. That's all I want people to see. People would see, before you kept talking about how the white man kept you stupid and they gave you all these false books, but I keep telling you, in this world you live in, all your fake books came from one department. And people have been trying to wake y'all up, tell y'all the truth about a lot of shit. But now it's over. Because now it is a TV, YouTube connection takeover. That's right. So I was just showing y'all once again how Nancy Grace pulled up TISA. I'm just talking about her. She's on Nancy Grace. All this over the weekend. On TV. So I'm showing y'all this to show you it's a new day. Things are changing. I'm also showing y'all the way media is covered is changing. All right? That's just where we at now. And I'm saying that because also media was done a certain way, because it's called fake media when everybody's your friend and you take off of everybody that's your friend and you go hard on this one because you don't like them, but you don't talk about that one because they pay you. This is why it's over with. Meaning, when I was telling y'all Shannon and all those black people going to be off TV because they all been doing the same shit. They don't give real news. Their opinions go by who they like, who they down with, who pay them. Those people are called compromise. And I showed y'all the whole science of fake news being banned. They know people in media that are compromised or paid and bought by certain people, they're going to give fake news. So this is why I keep telling you, fake news is banned and you're going to get pushed out. This is what's going to happen. They know everybody that's down with them can't talk about them. Y'all getting pushed out. This is what's going to happen. It's period. I know how this shit works. They say if you cover Beyonce, it's going to be bad news. And if you don't cover this, you won't be covering her at all. And that's it. And that's how they're going to disappear. They're not going to have no more trending topics, nothing. Let's go. Other concert, embarrassed. Alcohol poured on the clothes. Was that a coincidence, y'all? What y'all think? TikTok 24/7, baking their ass. That's just her. I can't cover everybody. Diddy. Nobody's going to escape the Diddy news, y'all. Nobody. Let's go. Look what this fool had in the house, y'all. What the hell was he doing, y'all? So you going to tell me it don't look like he was ready for war? I'm the king. And then remember what he so-called said about somebody? We need. That's why I'm telling y'all, when you got guns like this and these fools be talking that we need to do this and we need to do that. You talking that militant talk, huh? Well, you're going to get dealt with like the military. You see how they came to his house, right? Nah, y'all. This is how I look at this whole thing. They didn't want Diddy's community to know the seriousness of this because they didn't want Diddy to be able to use that card. They didn't want him to have no leg to stand on. Even though everybody knows what was in that baby, y'all, they know some people still don't get it. Even though they don't get why the hell this fool have all these firearms on all those drugs. Fool, far as I know, man, 5 people could have died in that man's house. I do not know. I do not know. I've never seen a so-called A-list celebrity with all these firearms. And I know them firearms and drugs do not go together no kind of way. There's no way you're going to explain that shit. No, somebody snitched on his ass. Little Rod. No. You going to tell me if Diddy wanted his pick, somebody was going to say no. I say, my opinion, y'all, he R-A-P-E, men. In my opinion, he did it. He R-A-P-E, rappers. Any man he wanted. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, y'all. Any man that didn't want to get down, you're going to get down. Huh? Why no? You had to be knocked out because you're going to get down. Either you're going to get this baby all rubbed, you're going to get in your drink, either you're going to get knocked out or you're going to get a firearm to your head. And you're going to put those heels on and you're going to put on that dress. Because when I seen the whole world showing me ropes, astrogliding baby, y'all, I know what it was for. And it's not in court. So being that he's not in court for putting a gun in nobody's head, making nobody dress up, he said, Your Honor, it was consensual. The consensual part is, Your Honor, that's why I had all the dildos. That's why all the cases. He was letting it be known. Even though he had all his weaponry. For what? And these right here, scratched off cereal. What the hell was he doing on them guns, y'all? He wasn't going to shoot them all at one time by himself. So this why he was a threat, y'all. This why Homeland Security came to his house, y'all. I think Little Rod told the caliber of guns, probably took pictures. No. See this right here? You see those boots, y'all? Do you see this man boots? You know what those boots for, right? Yeah. No, y'all. Ain't no telling what went on. So me looking at this fool might not get out. Who knows? Because he ain't getting in trouble for that baby oil stuff. He might get in trouble for all this other stuff. Meaning they saying he used this to make people do stuff, threaten them, scare them. What's up, new mom? Hold up. And that chair looks dirty. Somebody suffered in that chair. You could tell, right? Yeah. Man, look like, I know they was torturing people, y'all. You can't scream in that house. Man, I'm looking at it like that house wasn't just used for freak off stuff. And like he say he had to check somebody or say he want to make a point to somebody. Bring him right in that tunnel, pop, pop, smacking their ass up, pistol whipping them. No, y'all, that's him, man. Man, this fool might have robbed people for their contracts, deals, all of that. Ain't no telling what he was doing. No, hell no. Nah. This fool, man, I ain't saying nothing, man. This fool got executioner clothing, man. He got executioner stuff. Straight up. Then we looking at the Justin lawsuit, talking about some masked men came out of nowhere and start RAPEing her. Diddy on his own property, he got all that gear, man. He got those boots that don't leave. You can't leave your track. Throw the boots away. He got those boots in case you get real messy. You throw all that stuff away. Nah, y'all. Look, see? Look, this is what I was talking about. Look how he raised Justin, y'all. See what Justin became? This is what I was talking about with the mother. So y'all been knew he was a piece of shit, but you had this boy with Diddy his whole life. Now his little ass in trouble. See that? It's called failed parenting. Or Diddy said, this ain't my son. Ain't my son anyway. I don't know, bro. But let's go. Let's go. So yeah, y'all. This was really going on. The end of an era, because it's over, y'all. They just been trying to brand to the new generation, but it's not gonna work. Whenever I got to talk about them, I'm somewhere old. I'm just giving you an update on what I said. They never coming back. And when they made enemies and they was on all this pro-black stuff, I just want somebody to please give me an educated answer. And I'm dead serious. What happened to this pro-black stuff, y'all? That's all I want to know, man. I want somebody to explain this shit. What was this about? Because I've never saw that before. I've never saw nobody push Black Power, Black Panthers, Black Revolutionary, and then all of a sudden they turn to a white conservative. A white conservative family with a ranch in Texas. On top of that, she stole Dolly Parton swag. Looked at that. What is this about, y'all? All right, y'all, this is a question I'm gonna ask. Which one is real? Is it this or this? Which one is it? Or neither? And why was they pushing this so hard after 2020, y'all? Are some of y'all willing to admit that revolution is going in circles? Are you willing to admit that yet? Whatever came out of revolution, y'all? Somebody, I'm trying to get educated. Whatever came from a revolution? And what the fuck is a revolution? A circle. It's been a circle for 60 years. 1965, 2025, 60 years. I think Malcolm X died 65. Yep, a circle. Still no leaders. Still everybody's lost. Still no neighborhood. It's actually worse than before. No neighborhoods, no mom and pop stores, no nothing. So why do they keep pushing pro-black? Did they give out food like the Black Panthers? Even though the Black Panthers had government funding. Black Panthers talking Black Panther talk, everything was government funding, y'all. Why would they still, when people are supposed to get smarter, focus on being more friendly to other races, creeds, and cultures, learning new things, why do they keep teaching people to be like the 60s? Even though everybody else in the world is way ahead of that. When blacks were trying to be revolutionaries, they got down with Jim Jones back then. A lot of revolutionaries got down with Jim Jones. I keep telling y'all, Jim Jones was promising these fools that if you join his church, we're going to lead this country because they won't let us live. All these, these people, so they won't leave us alone. We can't be free. We need to get out of here. We're going to China. We're going to Russia. That's what he told them. And they believe that shit. And their ass ended up dead in Guyana. So what you heard about Jim Jones? Yeah, that's right. He did set their ass up. Because I know from the Jim Jones story, that's why I say I went back to the 60s, 70s. A lot of y'all just run your mouth. I learned something in this country. Whenever you get that rebellious spirit, somehow it's going to end bad for you. Somehow. Every time. Pick one. Mega Evans. Pick one. Pick one. So why was they still pushing that shit in the 60s to 2000? Why was they pushing this behavior? Knowing they're not going to be on no front line. No, it was for you to be banned. It was for y'all to be labeled terrorists. Because it was this fad called hate on the flag. They thought that hating on the man was hate on the flag, but they mixed it together. We're going to make y'all hate on the man, but we really going to trick y'all to hate on the flag. Meaning hate on whoever's at that White House. Meanwhile, it's a such thing as Congress, Senate, one man don't run shit. So why did they teach y'all to be so rebellious? The question is, why the hell is her car falling out the sky? And why, if they didn't sit that shit, she was going to die, y'all. See that? She tried to float like she was God. She tried to act like she was a goddess, y'all. Flying over the crowd. You are not Venus. Stop it. You really was a fallen star. That's what you was. A fallen star. You see that, right? Okay. No. If you know who the pranksters are, you know exactly who did that to her. No. You ain't no way in hell. You are not going to pacify and play around. No. If you see, they didn't remember when y'all did this shit. They did not remember. So I tell you, these people get you back on the back end when you think it's over. No, it's called what, y'all? Keep that same energy, right? But it also was a mockery to show y'all ain't nothing but a joke anyway. Ha, revolution my ass. You ain't gonna do shit but dance. That's right. Y'all a joke. All y'all gonna do is put on costumes. So when I kept saying, what is the agenda? Ain't no agenda. They messed up the agenda. When they created that rebellious spirit, I think somebody said, oh, well, fuck them all. No agenda. You're not on the agenda no more. This is what I said. Nobody's catering to you. When all the people came in the country, nobody's catering to you. I think they knew one day it was going to be over for them, and they wanted to be over for everybody. That's right. Think like us. Be just like us. Meanwhile, you ain't good no more. Fool, they can't even go to Disney World in peace with their kids. Nope, because that shit is in a Republican state. Sorry. Nope, they can't do that shit in Florida. I'm not playing with you. Everybody know who they are, y'all. Epstein list, Diddy list. They're accused of being abusers. Adele told on their ass. Kanye told on their ass. Wendy Williams told on them. Cease and desist on the president. Now she getting cease and desist every goddamn concert, y'all. That's all this is, y'all, is a cease and desist without words. That's it. The question is, where's the husband at? He been watching his wife get dragged for about a year. Kanye disrespected them. Kanye disrespect her, kids, Tina, with Jay-Z ain't say nothing. Because if it's not in the rap, he's not going to address it. Hey, y'all, where's Jay-Z at around this time? Where's Jay-Z? I'm going to tell you again, you're always going to see her smile is different when she with Diddy. We proved through the pictures already. Yeah. When she with Jay-Z, she be making screw faces like this. I think he tell her to look tough. I don't know what that's about. But I just know throughout the years, we looked at her. Every time she be with Diddy, she don't make them tough faces. No. No, she don't. Truth be told, a lot of people used to like Kelly better. But she was the favorite. So now y'all got what y'all got. Embarrassment. Here's your proof, y'all. She's not coming back. Whatever news you see again, it's going to be bad news. I keep telling you. And to prove to y'all, this news is not biased. This is world news. All right? World news talking about Diddy and Beyonce. CNN talking about Beyonce. Fox, ABC talking about Diddy. When I've been said that this shit is out of the black community, it's not in the low-level shit no more, it's out of here. It's gone. Meaning, have your fun now because it's gone. That's it. They all are coming up off this shit. This is a whole Diddy. This is a Diddy sequel they got on ABC. It's a show called Burden of Proof. And they did not start this shit to the Diddy trial. And they got guest appearances come on there, all that. So I've been watching them brand shit, expand their shows. They got these shows on Peacock, everywhere else. So I watched the whole media takeover, y'all. They took it over. When I said it was going to take over Instagram, YouTube, all that, they took it over, y'all. That's right. That's what happened. So, yeah. They also know that everybody on here was bowing down. So when I said yesterday, other people, none of this shit comes out the black community. None of it. Everything against them come from somewhere else. Because they knew those people wasn't going to do it. They also knew they would sleep. They also knew they forgive every fucking body. And the joke had to play out because it's going to be all of their ass. Them, anybody believe in them, I'm going to keep repeating the same shit. That's what it's about. I've been trying to tell a lot of y'all so y'all get this shit. So a lot of y'all won't get wiped up in this shit. It's no more about your opinion. It's not about what you think you know. It's about what the fuck you better know. And you better understand this thing clear. All the stuff we live by in this country we used to get away with, whatever you felt you did is not no more. It's about business. It's about leaving people alone, minding your business, right? Linking up for good purposes, doing what you're supposed to do, enjoying your life, enjoy your money, enjoy your privacy, and just live your life. Anything opposite of that, you consider the enemy. I'm just telling you what it is. So until y'all get it right, you're going to keep seeing this shit. Also, rap, black culture is low-key outlaw banned, y'all. It's not going to make no more real money. It's only going to go to a certain level. They're not investing in that shit. Only thing we have is the topics we talk about on this damn internet. That is it. And I'm waiting to see how it's going to play out when the Diddy trial over with. That's the truth, y'all. It's a box out, a box in. Yes, it's this thing called we sick of those. We sick of them. We tired of this shit. It is, y'all. They're in the way. It's something with that. Just letting y'all know. Nobody, it ain't cool no more, y'all. It's nothing. It ain't cool no more. Nobody wants to be down. Nobody wants to come around. But if you want real insight, a lot of y'all was already watching Nancy Grace before the Diddy trial. Nah, man, they more uncut on the internet. Because meaning, I just watched like 5 minutes. Now, mind you, when I I say I watch stuff in my own way different. So I'm up in the morning getting ready for the show. I just put this on play real quick to get up to date what's going on. Because my whole thing is, like I said, I don't have no favorites. I like to see different perspectives. So when I told y'all for real, I don't watch black people for information. I don't. I just watch them for opinions. And I only watch them for their opinion if they really was a somebody or really in the game. That's about it. I don't listen to nobody. That's just me, y'all. I'm a nobody shit. I'm just letting y'all know. Because see, I don't have time to scroll. I don't got time to try to figure out what they talk about. I don't got time for laughing and joking. So when I deal with media and content, I need people that's going to be straight to the point, will let me know what I need to know. They ain't got no favorite. They're going to ask questions. They're going to talk, and I get the information real quick. That's it. That's real information. I see the shit real quick. I'm out of there. I see T. I said, oh, shit, she on there too? I said, okay. I got to show them there. I was just talking about this. Boom. But it's showing me, right? Nah, Nancy Grace and them ain't, they don't play with this shit. So to them, ain't none of this shit funny. That's why you don't see no goddamn smiles. They ain't shit funny. And what they were saying, their whole shit was the horrific, nasty ass stories. Like, they was just saying how they could not believe this case went on for 8 weeks with all of this freaky shit that has nothing to do with this man getting a RICO. And that's why I've been telling y'all, no, the freaky stories is for the content creators. Yup. That's what it was for. That's what it was for. So imagine, right? If you talking about penis every day, how far are you going to get in life with that? If every day you just talking about, baby, y'all, somebody got the shit smacked out of them, you ain't really going to get too far, are you? Well, they knew that already. This is what I kept saying. They control this algorithm by controlling the news. See, when this Diddy shit over with, all of them can go back to something else. Anybody in rap, you're going to be limited. That's the whole plan of this shit, y'all. Now, I told you after this, that's how it's set up to be. It's damn near set up after this Diddy trial, you might hear fucking crickets in a rap department. Yeah. I see a lot of them reaching already. They're reaching their ass off for news. I see it drying up already, y'all. And they got new content creators, new platforms. See? Even low-level new platforms. See? Now, y'all know I just showed y'all my channel views and all my shit. So the question is, how come this man come out of nowhere? I never heard of him. 38,000 views in a day. See that? Y'all see me go live every single day. Know why? He's the favorite. He's somebody. He's somebody they got in pocket. I also know that because he's in the algorithm of TISA and Nancy. So I know how this shit work. All right? They got their own Black Street version of the shit. I'm trying to tell you, man. His job to take out Hassan Cameron and everybody else ass. That's right. Now, y'all, I already know what they're doing. It's a takeover. That's right. It's a takeover, y'all. They done took over the media. You have seen nobody too much go from YouTube channel to another main platform and then the national news. Unless TISA was always a somebody acting like a YouTuber. Because they do that too. My point with TISA is she was sent to YouTube to cover topics from the underground perspective. Let me show you the pipeline, how it works, y'all. Let me show you this media pipeline. See, TISA work on YouTube, but she will gather fans and followers because I saw she averaging 100,000. Those fans will transition when she go on this platform. And then those fans will transition to this platform. And that's what they're using for. Go on YouTube and then bring us some more numbers. When I kept saying they knew everybody was on YouTube, now they're bringing it back to the TV. I've been telling y'all this a million times. So this is how they do it. She's going to be popular on the internet and she's going to be popular on TV. Now the TV is on the internet and the TV is on YouTube. This is why I'm showing you TISA on YouTube while you see a CBS real news pop up showing you that it's all together. And that's how it's going to be. Meaning ain't no janky shit going to pop up. You ain't going to see none of that other shit. It's for a reason, y'all. See this right here? ABC World News at the bottom. That means this is the same algorithm of top news. Now, mind you, all this stuff on my timeline, I'm not subscribed. That's how I'm trying to show y'all how this shit work with the takeover. That's how it worked. So, yeah, that's where we at now, y'all. But the thing is this. No more controlled media. It's no more favorites. People can't pay nobody. It ain't gonna work. And I said everybody affiliated will get their smoke. You just keep watching. Let me show you again what they've been said about Fat Joe and Jay-Z. People been tired of all of them, y'all. And all of them are affiliated with Diddy. Also, LeBron James just re-signed a contract. He's going to be playing until he's 42 years old. He's a prisoner. That's right. You watching LeBron be the first man prisoner slave that was in bondage from a teenager to 40. LeBron never got to live his life. You didn't get that in basketball. You only get 4 months off to yourself. That's about it. 4 to 6 months tops. His whole life. That's all he ever got each year, 6 months. Fans blame Jay-Z for Kendrick Lamar's awful Super Bowl. Already showed y'all that. They said that shit was awful. They blamed him for that. Ben getting blamed. Ben not winning. Dodger Star says Fat Joe is to blame. Fat Joe is to blame for Yankees World Series loss. See that? Jay-Z getting blamed. Fat Joe getting blamed. This before they both got charged on Roc Nation. This before Fat Joe got sued. Roc Nation on the right. Bingo. Are you getting it now? The end of an era. The end of monopolizing. The end of a certain people that don't want to leave. All right? They all in their 50s. They could have bowed out gracefully. Now let me show you Ice Cube. Ice Cube is still chilling at 50. Why? Ice Cube is a Republican. That's why. Ice Cube is another one. He played the black card very well, but he is a conservative. That's why Ice Cube can show his face. He's not in no trouble. He's not in no dirt. But if you remember about a little while before the elections, Ice Cube said something like, we just can't give our votes away. Hopefully you got it now, y'all. When I kept telling y'all, you're not losing, BT. You still okay. The thing is, the people you love is the people that lied to you the most and had you in bondage, slavery. See? That's what happened. There's a lot of people still good winning. It's just that their era's gone. To be clear with you, anybody that was down with that blue and was talking a lot of shit, they got to back it up. That's it. Or they got to go kiss the ring, like I said. They got to do what Tom Hanks did. Other than that, they ain't going to make it. So I keep telling y'all this shit. When I showed y'all, we looked at the white celebrities that lost their property. They ain't hide that shit. Why did they hide the fact they lost? No, y'all. They didn't want y'all to know that. I'm going to just say this, man. They didn't want you to know that 47 been kicking their ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically. Basically. His regime, his era is whipping their ass. You know that was his homeboy that rigged up that shit. I told you they run Texas now. That's right. So look, as you see, I don't think she's going to be flying no time soon. They had to land that shit sideways. So she got straight embarrassed, y'all. But it is messed up, though, because, look, she was up real high. And then that shit just started tilting. But I'm pretty sure she was strapped up in there. But man, she might have pooed it on herself, y'all. All right? She will not be doing that shit no time soon. Just know that part. The last time I asked y'all, I ain't get an answer yet. Yeah, we ain't going to be too long today because they're boring. And I got some other shit. So look, right? Check it out. No, real shit, y'all. Check it out. Was this for real or was it fake? Was this Black Power shit real or fake? And I'm also asked, is this real or fake? Which one is it? Is she proud to be an American or is she really against America? Black Power. Which one is it? Or was it just all a fad? Ain't no such thing as an entertainer being a revolutionary. Fake, see good truth. So if it was fake, that mean they were gaslighting, right? That mean they were trying to influence the whole beehive to be terrorists. Yup, tell me, man. It's some people they saw losers. You know what they said? They said, shit, we can't control y'all. If we can't make money off y'all, fuck it. We're going to make it where all y'all be miserable. That's what's going on. Y'all, the whole term of that man in office, y'all going to be miserable. Nope. If we miserable, y'all going to be miserable too. Fuck it. We got to live in Paris. We can't live in America like we want to. Shit, we want y'all fucked up too. That's them, y'all. I was taught to read revolutionary books early. I came up studying a lot of shit. I know about all that stuff. And I've been learning a long time ago. That shit is bullshit, bro. That shit is nothing but going in circles. When I basically broke it down to that revolving door, if you ain't never took care of no business, been in no bank, you don't know about a revolving door. That's that motherfucker. You go through that bitch, you just gonna keep going. A revolving door means revolution. That's what you just gonna keep going in the fucking circle. Who's next? You gonna come out, somebody else gonna come out years later. I'm a revolutionary. He gonna die, another one will come out. I'm a revolutionary. Oh, he gonna die, it's just gonna keep going. Malcolm X, Black Panther, they gonna keep dying. Revolution, going in circles. Ain't nothing changed, y'all. Because you didn't change your formula. This shit don't work no more. You know how shit work? Doing the right thing. Money, business, contracts. You know how shit work? Making people your friend, not your enemy, dummy. Huh? You want a black power? Well, you should have had businesses and made some white people work for your ass. You couldn't do it, though. You ran your mouth. Now you lost your neighborhoods. You lost your businesses. You lost your pride. You lost your dignity. You lost everything. Religion, fun. You don't have fun no more. You're fucking boring, corny, dry. You know what I'm saying? You talking about follow me on this page. You want to preach, march, protest, argue in chat rooms. You're fucking corny now, y'all. Sorry. And America's living life. It's summertime. Where you going to be at? You going to be out this summer? You going to the beach? What y'all going to do? All right? You going to get your life back or you going to stay stuck like them? They the ones stuck in the house. Don't you see Jay-Z on the run? All right, then. They the ones working their ass off even though they billionaires. Have you ever seen any billionaires work this hard? Do y'all now see when I said some of them going to work to the day they die? Because they always going to be on a contract. Ain't no way in hell me and my wife worth $3 billion. We going to keep working, baby. Baby, I've been working since goddamn 90-something. I've been rapping since 96. Baby, you've been singing since 97. What the fuck we doing? No, man. No, let the kids do this shit. We chilling. Whenever they see us, we chilling. No, they be working. Because that's all they know to work. Diddy been working their ass. All right? Beyonce, the Destiny Child shit ain't hot no more. Jay-Z, you just got ether. Might as well put y'all together. Jay-Z and Beyonce, that's the new shit. Jay-Z and Beyonce, that's the new shit. Doesn't it make sense, Beyonce? Okay, that's the new shit. Only thing is, nobody told y'all to come with that king and queen shit, and y'all didn't make a lot of damn music. Took a lot of pictures. You didn't get your fans no damn interviews at all. I guess Jay-Z taught you that. Y'all treated y'all fans like straight shit. How they do that? Obviously, they didn't do that. They kept it real with their fans. Like, they didn't show their fans no fucking love. They actually did keep it real. I'll give them that. Everybody know, man. This woman don't hit the live button. Instagram been out 10 years. Stop it. Jay-Z just got on social media. He ain't want to be on that shit. They don't fuck with y'all. They just fuck with y'all money. But since y'all stopped rocking with them, they don't rock with y'all since 2016. So on that note, y'all, I'm just giving y'all an update just to let y'all know more coming, more people going to get in trouble, more people getting exposed, and some more people going to go to jail. And it's always going to be humiliation, y'all. And it's also new people coming up. It's a YouTube takeover. That's right. That's why I was showing y'all certain shit like everybody getting all these views in a day now. 250,000, doing nothing. 250,000. People been on this shit their whole life, dissing. I'm just looking at all the shit niggas had to do on this internet. Now, that shit don't mean nothing. Shit don't mean a goddamn thing. People done took over this shit, numbers through the roof. Nancy averaging 200,000. This girl TISA averaging 100,000. No, y'all, this shit called Jim. That's right. Yo, Jeff Bezos been in the news of the weekend. Jeff Bezos a good guy now, y'all. Jeff Bezos been kicking it all week. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, you notice Jay-Z wasn't invited, right? But like I say, nah, this shit for real. I've been watching. They've been showing Jeff Bezos shining the whole weekend, chilling, like he the new Don, like real shit. Like I know how media work. He the good guy. He getting all the good news. Oh, Jeff Bezos' wife, they so pretty. That's how Jay-Z and Beyonce used to be praised. Nah, not no more. Not no more. But I told you, Jeff Bezos, he gave the president, he gave the campaign $1 million, something like that. He kissed the ring, bro. I told you already. Yeah. Don't y'all forget. Go look up months ago, about a year ago, when they was going to sell the Commanders, the Redskins.
Jeff Bezos brought Jay-Z with him to go buy him. Jay-Z was with Bezos. Yeah, but he was using Bezos was using his ass. Soon as that Diddy shit came out, I told you he was gonna cut all them niggas off. Nobody answered Jay-Z phone, y'all. Hell no. Jay-Z know the secrets on what Oprah was doing in Africa with that school. He know a lot of stuff. That's right. My point is, y'all, they was with that foreign shit because it was cool. Now they know for a fact, as I give all y'all the proof, I showed y'all LeBron James don't want to be black no more. He trying to be white with Steve Nash. No, y'all, what it is, y'all, that's what I'm trying to tell you. When they was so pro-black, see, I'm going to be real, it's white people that call LeBron a racist because they were so pro-black, they was like, fuck everybody else when they was winning. So now, everybody looking at them like, well, go back to y'all pro-black shit because you're going to see LeBron James, he don't got that show to shop with all that black shit. He got Steve Nash. And I showed you the way LeBron dressed, the way he looked. I said, yo, he trying to cater to white people now, y'all. Showing you his marketing scheme. Then I showed you Beyonce, the marketing scheme. Yo, they trying to get white fans. They trying to get away from this black stuff because they know it's over, y'all. That's what I was trying to show y'all. They also all know one thing, Beyonce can front all she wants, just like LeBron. All of them are tied in with Diddy. There's nothing they're going to do about it. And Diddy is tied into all of their career in the beginning. On top of that, he had control of LeBron when he first came in. He had control of Jay-Z when he first came in. Jay-Z coming in right when Pac and Biggie died. Yeah, Jay-Z, you already knew it was up. So I'm just showing you, it's not for no reason. It's because of Diddy. Even with Fat Joe, it's because of Diddy and Jay-Z. His ass signed to Roc Nation. So, of course, Fat Joe, you're going to be dirty, too. See how Roc Nation get embarrassed? Desiree Perez get embarrassed one day. His wife get embarrassed another day. His artists get embarrassed another day. I'm proving you to hit on Roc Nation. You ain't going to get it, but it's in your face. I'm just letting you know. How you know that? You have never, ever in your life saw Jay-Z, Fat Joe, Beyonce get bad news like this. You never saw that. But family, from the beginning, I said it. These niggas think they're going to walk around and get good news while Diddy in jail. It's not going to happen. Let's break it down like family. Family, y'all. We all family, right? Our goddamn uncle is a murderer. But we just going to walk around the neighborhood. We're going to see all our neighbors. We're going to see the people in the corner store that know goddamn well, JJ is our cousin and that nigga's a killer. But we just gonna act like ain't nothing happened. Even though JJ right in the fucking house. And you be with JJ every day. But now, since JJ a killer, you just gonna keep walking around and ain't shit happen. Meanwhile, all the families that JJ done shot, all the people he done hurt, they still in the neighborhood right amongst you. And they looking at you like, motherfucker, y'all with him too. Yeah, he stayed with y'all, right? Okay then. Y'all let him do this shit. So the thing is, all of them wanted to sneak around like Fat Joe that never lived at Fat Joe. Look, y'all, this case with Fat Joe, it goes to Miami, Florida. When they told you about the producer named Dre, Cool and Dre, he was down in Miami with them getting beats, but that's when they was at Diddy house. See, when y'all understand the whole concept, whenever you hear Miami, that whole era from like T-Pain, that 2008, like 2009, 10, that whole DJ Khaled, T-Pain. When you think of Florida, you think of Diddy house, especially around that Chris Brown, Rihanna shit. Whenever they was in Miami, Diddy house. One way or another, which we now call the freak off mansion. So Fat Joe been at that house many times. It said that what? Fat Joe got the girl a condo in Miami. See that? Because Fat Joe was all together. I showed you Jim Jones moved down there. Nori, they was all still around Diddy, y'all. They were just playing a role. They've been going to the Diddy house down there for fucking 10 years. Maybe more than that. So that's why I knew none of them going to escape, because y'all all are dirty. Ain't nobody know where Aaron Hall at still. And that's why I respect Aaron Hall, because he ran, y'all. Like I said, I respect Aaron Hall for running. He ain't playing nobody's face. He ran. Let's be real. Aaron Hall just ran, y'all. I respect that. Aaron Hall ain't trying to start a YouTube channel talking about, you know, they saying this wicked stuff about me. I ain't got nothing to do with that stuff. You know, my daddy just died. My dog died. I don't know why they putting this stuff on me. Aaron Hall didn't do that. That nigga just ran. He said, fuck it. Aaron Hall know what he said on that live. He know what he said on Vlad. I might watch that shit again just to get just a laugh at that nigga. He was on there talking about all this glory. He even said he was with Gloria Bonet when she was young. He said some crazy shit, y'all. Yes, he did. But on that note, it's money day, y'all. We got more coming. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all check out this other content for the day. Stay tuned. Let me holler back at me later. Let me know what's up. Other than that, y'all, salute to everybody. I talk my shit. That's what I do. I'm live. I can say what they can't say, but I'm always going to tell you what it is. It ain't about the truth. I'm just going to tell you what it is. You make your own truth up. All right? I say her ass don't want to be black. Her ass on punishment. She trying to get in and go with white people because that black shit ain't working. Ever since y'all didn't buy them clothes, y'all ain't buying no tickets, they finished. Nope. So as you see, y'all, this the crash in your face. They on their way down, y'all. They out of here. Only thing they doing is chasing smoke, keeping fake images going, and trying to deceive the black community. That's it. But when you comprehend that Diddy ran their ass, and if he go down, they going down. And they will not get no peace until we know what happened to Mr. P.Diddy. And if, even when that happened, they still ain't good because every state that's red does not like them at all. Why? Well, 2016, they tried to get everybody to embarrass the president, going against the flag, taking a knee. She gave the president cease and desist. And then her husband was also dissing 47. So, like I said, you got freedom of speech, but you also got to back it up. And they can't do that. See to me, they can't do that, y'all. So they're running. They just don't want you to know they're running. So let's check it out one more time. Jay-Z takes down the president in a song fueled by beef. If you want to know what's going down, everybody else that protects them, everybody else that's still trying to make them look good, everybody else that's still trying to cover it up. But just look at this. The people that's trying to cover this up, you watch their channel start sinking, and you're going to watch other channels start rising up. Remember I told you that part. Remember I told you that. The Diddy trial been over a year, meaning this whole scenario been over a year. People went out their way not to talk about it. So guess what? People going out their way now to not listen to them. Yup, I watch this now. I back watching Nancy Grace. I watch new people. I don't watch that old shit no more. No, I don't. I told y'all only people I watch. Yeah, I'm being funny, but I'm kind of being true too. It's the truth, y'all. Oh, that was shit old, bro. I don't want to see no fucking teddy bears. Fuck I look like. On that note, I'm about to get out of here, man. You know I'm gonna send my shot. What's up, QBD, Tiger? Monday day, Monday. Get it set off today, y'all. What's up, Inca? Shout out to everybody in the gym, working out. Everybody feeling good. Everybody regular. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to come up with a plan. Guess what? I'm gonna keep telling you, it is not dark and depressing out here, y'all. It is not bad. You just gotta figure it out. You just gotta do your own thing. You just gotta find your own peace. That's it. You gotta make your own way. It's supposed to be about you, not about nobody else. So that's why everybody else, these celebrities, they turn to go now. That's it. New day now. What's up, Amina? On that note, we out of here. Yeah, that's right. Nancy Grace be on their ass. You know, she don't play with that sex shit. She never did. She been telling about trafficking and all that. Yeah. But to be honest with you, to be real honest with you, they speak for the white kids anyway. So like I said, they look at it like this. If y'all don't care about it anyway, hey, y'all ain't touching our fucking kids. That's how they look at the whole shit. Y'all can talk all that shit, do whatever y'all want, but don't bring that. You ain't bringing our kids. It's called Amber Alert. Y'all call runaways. So y'all like the shit. Y'all should be called, y'all kept coming back. That's what y'all shit called. But with them it's called, you better not think about touching none of them white girls. You better not put your hand on one of them. Don't even think about it. Yeah, they're gonna let that. That's why Nancy them around. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. That's where we at now. And Nancy, they respect her. That's it. So when they want the tea, when they want the lowdown, when they want that other shit, They call up TISA. Mo TISA? That's right. On that note, we out. One. That's right. Put your glasses on, Shannon. Put your glasses on. Ha! That means smarten up, you fucking goat. Put your glasses on, idiot.